Guys, collective message. See what your message is today. What is the message for the collective, please, Spirit? We have reflection. So being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So this is somebody who is reflecting but thinking about you. Feels that they still love you. I just saw understanding as well. So it looks like somebody is seeing your side of the situation, or I see your side of the story. That's what that card says. So this is somebody who's reflecting over something and they're seeing your side of it. Okay, we have guilty. So I feel pain from the damage I've caused. And forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. Oh, so somebody that's struggling to move on. Okay. From the pain that they've caused. Okay. Neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. Or what you need. So this person feels like they've neglected you, they let you down, they've hurt you. Detachment, they've had to let this go so they could clear their mind. So it looks like this person's detached and feels like they missed an opportunity with you. I didn't act when I should have. And values, we have too many differences. And habits, I don't know if we will ever change. So this person feels like there's some differences between the two of you. Okay. Some behaviours, some habits. It might be possibly a situation that's been ongoing. Like a situation where you keep trying to repair the connection and it just maybe doesn't seem to improve or work out. Or we've got loyalty. So this person's reflecting and is realizing that you're very trustworthy, that you're actually very reliable, a very loyal person. Okay, that's interesting because that would suggest that they didn't believe that you were loyal previously. And then we've got bad influence. So somebody may have been having a bad influence on your life. Why this person was having a hard time believing something, believing your credibility, but they see your side of the story now, and it's something to do with somebody having a bad influence in your life. Interesting. We've got divine feminine. So they feel that you're the divine feminine, that you are very nurturing, very compassionate, very loving, and a mistake. So they feel like they've made a mistake, a big mistake with you, not believing you. Okay. Joint evolution. So you and others are growing together, supporting each other. So, I mean, they might be growing from this. This is somebody who is reflecting over themselves and is seemingly taking a good look at their behaviour, how they contributed to some sort of situation with you. And they may be growing. This could be somebody who is evolving. Looks like you've definitely evolved with the divine feminine coming out. And then we've got clearing the air at the bottom of the deck. So clearing up misunderstandings through communication. So this person may want to clear the air with you. Okay, maybe wants to explain their side of the situation. Now that they see your side somehow, some way they have an understanding of your side. Okay. And we've got past life, repeated patterns. Yeah, that's the values, the differences. This is habits here. This is some sort of repeated patterns of behavior, because this seems like a connection where there was lessons to be learned. And then we have a silent understanding. Unspoken understanding creates a deeper connection. So it looks like you both seemingly have an unspoken understanding between the two of you. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Three of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. And then we have the Ace of Wands overruling. Queen of Pentacles, the Devil. Has that bad influence possibly around you? Somebody having a negative influence on your life? Tell me about the Three of Swords here. The Sun. Okay. The Lovers. Wow. Bottom of the deck with the Knight of Swords. Reflection. Yeah, this person's heartbroken because it's come to light to them that you were genuine. That this is genuine love here with the Lovers and the Sun here. That you were bringing something that was of value, like positivity, optimism, high vibrational energy. It's love. Like actual, real, genuine love here. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. The Two of Swords. It does look like there was some drama, some conflict of some sorts. And then we've got the Queen of Cups here. And I said it's love. It's genuine love. The Queen of Cups is the most loving of all the queens. Okay. Passionate, romantic, unconditional. So this person is absolutely heartbroken with the Three of Swords here. They may feel betrayed even because of potential something to do with somebody who was having a bad influence in your life. There's something to do with that linked with this Five of Wands energy. And the Two of Swords, them possibly being blinded, somebody pulling the wool over this person's eyes. Trying to blind them from this so that they wouldn't believe that you were genuine. It seems like there's somebody here who was in competition. Somebody jealous of the connection. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah. It might be a feminine energy, possibly. Yeah. There is somebody definitely sabotaging with the Ace of Pentacles. It seems like it could be an air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. It's like this person communicated something to them and it seems like it was a lie. That's what it looks like with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It was to deliberately try to sabotage an offer, a new beginning. Okay. It's to slow it down, the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is this person that's in competition. It seems like it is this Queen of Swords. I feel like if this is somebody that's linked to you and you're the Divine Feminine, this is somebody that you may have turned your back on, somebody you could have drawn boundaries with as well, for some who know the person, who have links or ties to this person that's sabotaging. Otherwise, this is an air sign that's definitely seemingly sabotaging here. We've got the 8 of Wands, so it was like communication, but this is you traveling, I feel. Moving forward rapidly, quickly. Look at this, 2 of Cups. And look, we've got the Ace of Cups here. So there was this potential for this 2 of Cups, and this person feels terrible about it. Not the karmic, not whoever was in between. The person that you were possibly willing to give your heart to, willing to invest in, willing to make really happy. There's a lot of communication, or there was communication around this relationship, this connection. I feel like they were talking to this Queen of Swords about the relationship, about the connection with you. I do feel that you may have felt that this was going on, and I feel like that you chose to move forward, to move to peaceful, calmer waters, like to get away from something that could have been quite difficult for you to deal with. And I feel this is why this person feels guilty, because they listened, or they this is back and forth communication. So I feel like there was a conversation here between them and this Queen of Swords, and she was telling them lies. And this is where the guilt's coming from, because they believed whatever this Queen of Swords was saying. And it's about this Ace of Cups. It's about your offer. It's about your genuineness. But she's lying about you. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. The Fool. The 8 of Swords. To the Ace of Swords. Oh, okay. So this person has a lot of passion towards you. Look, there's a lot of chemistry between you two. And I feel like it was reciprocated. I feel like this person did feel the same. I feel that this person did have feelings for you. This person was stuck in their head though. This person was like riddled with like worry, fear of something. Somebody was heavily manipulating them. Mind games here, lying to them. So you could have taken a leap of faith towards them, taken action. And this is where they were at, overthinking this. They had a desire for you. They had passion for you. There was chemistry there between the two of you. But they were stuck in their head about whatever this person had said. We've got the Ace of Swords here. So they could be having, I mean, it seems like they're having a breakthrough now. They're reflecting over the situation, and they're realizing that this person was lying to them, was deceiving them, because they're somehow seeing that you are reliable, that you're loyal, that you're who you are, or who you always were. And they see you as the divine feminine. So I feel like this person is now seeing that somebody was deliberately trying to make them think otherwise. Make them mistrust you. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, I mean. The Page of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands, the Emperor. Well, joint evolution, that's what it says. So it does look like this person is evolving themselves. Okay, so it does look like they have been reflecting, and they've been understanding where they went wrong. Okay. There's something they're working on themselves at the moment. Reflecting and realizing that they've neglected you. Failed to give you what you needed, whatever that may have been, even if it was just communication or something like that. They're definitely seemingly evolving and paying attention now, and discovering with the Page of Pentacles that you could have been a soulmate, that you are their soulmate. And because this is a joint evolution, that's what it says. It seems like you guys definitely could be growing, evolving from that past situation that you've both dealt with. Because you may be twin flames. Possibly. Especially with the Four of Wands here, 1111 cards. So you guys could be twin flames, soulmates though. It was definitely it's a karmic connection. There's like a contract here. There's lessons that needed to be learned. And I do wonder if this is somebody who was around you, this Seven of Swords energy, this Queen of Swords. I do wonder if this was someone that was close to you as well, that you needed to move away from, that you needed to put distance in between, put boundaries in between with them. And now this person is doing the same. Because this could go back to a past life situation where this has happened before, where a feminine energy, if it is a feminine, masculine, take it as it resonates, but with the Queen of Swords seemingly feminine, where a feminine has got herself involved in a connection before. She's tried to come in between your guys' connection in another lifetime. It's repeated karmic lesson. This is a lesson that needed to be healed from a past life. That's why it says past life. Deja vu. This is why you know this person. It'd be like a person that you recognize here, that you have a profound connection with. So, someone that you felt like you've known before. And it's because you have. Maybe in another lifetime you guys were Emperor and Empress. Like how the cards say, Emperor and Empress here. Maybe in another lifetime you guys could have been rulers, could have been some sort of, fairy tale story, myth, some sort of mythological story where you guys, were counterparts, and then somebody got in between that, something like that. Something here where it hasn't been resolved and seems to be needing to be resolved in this lifetime. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Magician. So there's definitely something magical about this connection, for sure. The Magician here. This is something that you guys are manifesting as well. And I mean, it does look like this person is going to be taking action towards you, I do feel, with a cup. An offer. I mean, we've got the Ace of Wands overruling, which would be a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like, even though this may have caused you heartbreak and pain, you've definitely evolved from the situation, taken it like in your stride, especially with the divine feminine energy coming through. So you're not dwelling on it. You're not sitting there hurt and bruised and feeling sorry for yourself or anything like that. You've picked yourself back up and you've carried on. And I do feel that you've carried on. And I feel like you still have love for this person with the Ace of Cups here. But I feel like that you have made a decisive decision to take action and to remove what you need to out of your life so that you can focus on your manifestations as well, and what you're creating in your life, what you're wanting to see come into fruition for you. And I say that because of the Nine of Pentacles. So I see you being very independent, possibly choosing to remain single, not attached to anybody here, focusing on your finances. You could be building a business as well. This could be something that you're intuitively being guided to do. So I feel like you're definitely in tune with your higher self, your intuition. It does look like you have released toxicity, you've released fear, you've released something or someone who was trying to have some sort of control over you as well. And something can be bad habits, obviously. It does say habits here. It does look like this person, I feel like they sabotage themselves by allowing someone else to sabotage, but I feel like this is within them as well, with the sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. This person had stuff that they needed to work on, to reflect over with their own habits. So, I mean, this could be being tied up in gossip. It could be somebody who once thrived off drama themselves. Something like that. So when somebody's coming to them with some sort of juicy details, seemingly, even though it's just a lie, they feed into it. Can be things like that. Let's see what the Five of Wands is. The Hierophant. So it's ascending. And then the Four of Cups. Yeah, this person feels that they didn't act when they should have. They missed that opportunity with their Five of Swords. This could be something that you've surrendered, walked away from. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's definitely your energy. I do definitely feel that you are sitting very grounded right now. Very sure of yourself, what you're doing in your life, who you are. Tell me a little bit more about this Two of Swords here. The Nine of Swords. This is regret. Page of Swords, yeah, because now they're getting clarity. Because now they're seeing more clearly, because they've been away from you, that they're reflecting. And now they're gaining that clarity. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Now they're feeling regret here. The Nine of Swords. This could have been obviously a spiritual attack as well, coming from this Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands. This person may have got defensive. This person may have put their walls up to protect themselves because they believed some sort of lie that this Queen of Swords had told. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. The High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. Guilty for collaborating. I feel like this was an intuitive connection. I feel like you were trusting your intuition with this when you potentially made an offer to that person, or initiated something with them, maybe revealed something to them about how you felt towards them. I feel like this Queen of Swords told lies in regards to maybe around your well-being, like your mental state as well, that High Priestess here. And again, it was just to delay the connection, delay this Two of Cups. I feel like also what I'm seeing here is that even though that did happen, you planted some seeds as well. I can see that with the Knight of Pentacles, that you guys connected, but you've left seeds behind. You've left something there that's now growing in this person as well. And Three of Pentacles is growth, is also what I see. So I do feel that even though you left and released it, again, the Devil here, I feel like you've planted seeds. You've left behind something here, something of value, some nuggets of gold or something like that for this person to discover within themselves. Yeah, truth. I just saw the King of Swords. Some words of wisdom, or I don't know, something here, something that was quite significant anyway. There was something, and it could be just your energy, parts of you left behind, some of your energy left behind, imprinted in this person in some sort of way. You've left an imprint. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. the Chariot, the Eight of Cups to the King of Swords. So I did see the King of Swords already. So it looks like they're leaving this behind. Whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, it was definitely a challenge, like something that they've had to overcome. But they're walking towards the light here with the Eight of Cups, searching for more. And with the King of Swords, it's because they know the truth as well. Interesting that they're King and Queen of Swords. Yeah, we've got the Temperance card here too. So this person may feel that you're like a healer or something like that. Or there's something about your, you know, like your unconditional love. Like I said, it's left a mark on them. And with the Temperance card, they may feel that you have, there's something about your energy that is different, unique. And again, it's just that unconditional love. It's that high vibration. So, I mean, the seeds that you could have left behind as well was for the truth to be discovered as well, in regards to this Queen of Swords, because there's something about the way you are, the way you operate, and coming as the divine feminine as well, nurturing, compassionate, somebody who gives, you know, birth to creative ideas, to life, things like that. You would be somebody who, if you walked into a room, people would definitely take notice. And it's not because of what you look like or anything like that. It's your aura. It's the energy. It's the vibration that you're in. And so I feel like you've left something behind. You wouldn't have had to say anything. It looks like you didn't say anything. It looks like you just left peacefully, if anything, with that Six of Swords. You chose maybe to just move in silence. And it's the silence that it's your energy. You didn't need to say anything. You didn't need to do anything for the truth to be revealed here. Because your energy got left behind here, and you're walking in your truth as well, is what I'm seeing with that Knight of Pentacles. Wherever you go, you leave a part of you behind. You leave pieces of you for others to discover, I do feel. Or to ponder. There's something like when you go, they're left with something that's from you. That they have, that they reflect over, that they think about, that they, that leaves them intrigued, is actually what I'm getting. Okay, tell me a little bit more about what happened here with this Queen of Swords. The Ace of Wands to the Hermit. To the Nine of Wands. Well, this is something that could have taken a bit of time. I mean, this is an enemy for sure. With the Nine of Wands here, this is somebody that either you or this person now is realizing that they need to protect themselves from, that they need to be on guard from. This is somebody who is in competition, wants to win, wants to have the upper hand here. It's like you're always having to be on guard with this person. It's either them or you having to be on guard here. Always, like, keeping it, like, there's always something with that person. Always some sort of drama. Some sort of intuitive feeling that you get that something's not right. Something's off with this energy. So, again, all I'm seeing here is, like, this could have potentially... I feel like either you or them or the both of you to go into Hermit, to pull yourselves back, the both of you. Because there was this passion, there was this spark between the two of you. And it won't go away. It's like it's still there. Like this person still thinks about you now. They say no matter the distance, I feel a part of me is missing without you. So you could be in Hermit, they could be in Hermit, and you guys still think about that spark. You still think about the connection between the two of you. It's like a burning desire. You can see that flame here. And again, it's activation here with the you can see it in the third eye as well. So I feel like this activated you both to pull back from people, to start reflecting, to go within, but definitely for this person as well. And given that you're coming out with the queen, with the divine feminine energy, I definitely feel like you've been in Hermit. I feel like you have been soul searching, going within, understanding yourself, learning the lessons. I feel like you know that there was a reason that the two of you have crossed paths as well. And again, it is because this is a past life connection. And I feel that you strongly do feel that. So to overcome this situation was to create distance. It was to go within. It was to withdraw from this Queen of Swords. And then that's how the truth, and I said about you going into silence, moving forward and going silent, or that's exactly what the Hermit is. So this could have activated you to step out of some fight-flight sort of 31-31 when I just said that too. Fight-flight responses as well. So no longer, you know, on guard, feeling tense, stressed, worried, all that kind of stuff. It's like a journey of self-discovery with the Ace of Wands, and with the Hermit, it's exactly what it is when we go within. It's our journey of self-discovery. Seeing things from a higher perspective. That's why she's elevated up in the sky as well, because you're ascending. So gaining more understanding about yourself, connecting to yourself as well. This can be shadow work and doing inner child healing. And this is like your new journey here with the Ace of Wands. This is your, again, like I said, your journey of self-discovery. And I feel like this is where it could have stemmed from, was from this connection, inclusive of the karmic who seems to be involved. Tell me about this Eight of Swords here. The Hangman. The King of Wands. Ooh, and the Star. So this person's definitely... Okay, so they have absolutely taken a step back with the Hangman. And again, it's kind of like the Hermit sort of energy, where we're reflecting. And we're trying to see things from different angles here, like different perspectives. And it seems to be empowering this person. Given that we've got the King of Wands and a Knight of Wands here, this person may have been somewhat immature. Premature. That's what I'm getting. It was like it was too premature. It was too early. It wasn't the right time for you guys to come into union. But you cross paths so that union possibly can take place later on, and at another time. Because this was, I feel like you guys crossed paths so that you would evolve here, because this is where we have, again, that joint evolution. So this person definitely seems like they are reflecting over themselves and taking responsibility for their actions as well with the Knight of Wands here. King of Wands, sorry. They're going from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person's realizing that they were stuck themselves and obviously been manipulated from another person, but you got to be already in fear or already on a certain vibration to have somebody manipulate you. You've already got to be sort of vulnerable to that, susceptible to that. Like if you're on a high vibration like this with the Sun and the Divine Feminine, you're not going to be easily manipulated like that. But given that they're coming out with the Knight of Wands, and then with the Eight of Swords, it looks like this person was a bit maybe naive even. They could have been also maybe not looking for a commitment at the time. It could have been just fun and flirty sort of energy, wanting to have a bit of fun. Somebody who came across as very charming, and then when you took that leap of faith towards them, it freaked them out. Possibly. They could have even maybe seeked advice from this Queen of Swords, who then told them lies, or she could have went out of her way to try and make contact and tell them stories about you, tell them some lies about you as well, which didn't help where they were at. With the Knight of Wands energy, this is like somebody who is full of fun, full of adventure, inspiring ideas, but doesn't follow through with them. The King of Wands is more somebody who's the visionary and who has evolved from the Knight of Wands, and takes action on these ideas, takes actions on these visions and follows them through, sees them through. So I do feel like this person is taking responsibility for themselves and maybe getting ready to actually take action here towards the collective as well. The Star energy, I do feel like this person is moving into their North Node, like they're following their true North here. So going from that Knight of Wands, maybe feeling a bit insecure, not ready, just a bit, maybe even inexperienced when it comes to love as well. It could be somebody who has never experienced true unconditional love as well. There's something here where they're reflecting over themselves and they're realizing that they need to step up and for themselves in their life. They need to be more courageous. They need to be more brave. They need to take the lead, like step up and be a leader in their life. Maybe do something with themselves. The Star energy, so it's like reaching their full potential. It's like somebody who's realizing that they need to step up and meet their own expectations of themselves to reach their full potential here. And that's that evolution. This person is evolving. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. It does look like this person is going to reach out. It does look like this person's clearly paying attention now and discovering or learning that you guys, again, like I said, could be soulmates or twin flames. The Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, to the Seven of Pentacles. So these are those, it's like, again, I'm getting these seeds that were planted are growing. Something is growing. You guys are growing. They're growing. You're growing. Also with this neglected card and the Knight of Wands moving to the King of Wands, this person, again, is taking responsibility because they know that they neglected you. They failed to give you what you need. But it's because they didn't have it within themselves to give it anyway with the Knight of Wands here. So it looks like they are stepping up and they want to. But with the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords, it's like healing. It's like this person's realizing that in order to get to a place where you guys could potentially come together, they need to heal. The Three of Swords here, I mean, like, they're already heartbroken here over the connection, but I would say there's some pain here that's not even probably to do with this relationship. I feel like it's because of your energy. Like I said, you possibly have activated this person, activated their heart chakra to now do some healing, to unblock their heart from other painful experiences that they've been in. So they're looking towards the future at the moment with the Three of Wands, and it's like, I need to heal. That's what this person is seeing from this new perspective of theirs, is that they've got to sort themselves out. And again, like I said, it's like these seeds that you planted here. Or even just, I feel like it is. I feel like it's the divine feminine that's planted seeds with the masculine energy. Okay, let's see what this action is in the manifestation with the Magician here and the Ace of Cups. So the Two of Wands to the Five of Swords to the Page of Cups. Yeah, I mean, I do see that this person is in regret again. But I see this person is releasing things, walking away, surrendering what doesn't serve them, surrendering whatever may have had control over them as well. And this can be, again, like pain from other experiences that they've had, traumatic experiences, things like that, times that they've already been let down or neglected. So this person could have been non-committal or something in fear of commitment, didn't want to be committed in fear of being let go, let down, abandoned, rejected, things like that as well. So it could be like a form of control for them. But it looks like they're definitely sort of at a crossroads with the Two of Wands, making a decision. And again, like with the Three of Wands, it's kind of like they're on the threshold here, knowing that they need to push forward, they need to heal, they need to work on themselves. They're manifesting this cup, this Ace of Cups with you. They're manifesting love with you, like a fresh start, a new relationship, a new beginning. But it may also be that they are planning to surrender and, like I said, walk away from people, places, things, or maybe this Queen of Swords even, in order to be able to do this. To really heal and to take care of themselves, they may need to surrender something here. This person's fantasizing about you. They're definitely thinking and fantasizing about making peace with you, moving to calmer waters with you, making amends. And again, Emperor, and about themselves as well, healing themselves. Like they're envisioning themselves as stepping up in some sort of way, and maybe even matching your energy, given that you're coming with the Queen of, with the Divine Feminine, and this person's viewing you as the Divine Feminine. So I do see this person envisioning themselves healing, moving forward, and becoming possibly the person that they feel that you need them to be, given that they feel that they did neglect you. But I do see this person's like thinking and dreaming about making peace with you. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Hierophant. I see this person is definitely evolving again with the Hierophant, ascending, seeing things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, seeing that they have missed an opportunity here, which we already saw that with those other cards, that they feel that they didn't act when they should have. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords, yeah. So they're getting clarity here. And then the Five of Cups. Again, it's sadness, it's suffering, but it could be regret, remorse. So yeah, I do feel that this person has got some regrets, because we got the Star here as well. Because again, like they could be viewing you as that wish fulfillment, like a dream come true kind of thing. The Wheel of Fortune here, like this is a big significant change in this person's life. It's a cycle. So again, they're reflecting and realizing that they're very unhappy, and very unhappy with the karmic, or whoever has created the drama as well, the conflict. Whoever's been in competition, they are evolving and are very dissatisfied. They're very unhappy with that situation. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like they are making a decision to, again, leave that behind, walk away from that, and anything else that keeps them stuck or under some form of control or something here, whether that's their, you know, their own behaviors or other people, or other things. It could be like materialism, it could be substances, it could be many things that we purge and we release. Could be, you know, spaces, video games, binging, food. It can be all sorts, different things that are just not good for the body, good for the soul, that don't fill your soul. So this person is definitely at the moment looking like they are contemplating and thinking a lot, reflecting a lot. They are ascending, they're envisioning themselves growing and becoming a better person, a better version of themselves. And I feel like they will get there with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is a breakthrough for this person with the Ace of Swords. Listen, yeah, High Priestess. So I feel like this person's listening to their intuition now, being guided by their higher self. Yeah, we got 3 of Pentacles. Reach out. This person wants to reach out to you. Yeah, the sun, shine. They want to heal the connection with you. This person feels definitely intuitively connected to you as well. We've got strength, control. So they are trying to, looks like, get the courage, the strength, rebuild themselves, getting stronger within themselves. I mean, inner strength is in like self-control, is discipline. It's self-control from distractions, unhealthy behaviors, unhealthy habits. We've got habits overruling. So this person is trying to be guided from their inner self, their higher self, trusting their intuition, being led. Okay, so they're trying not to get distracted. They're trying to stay focused here on growing and strength, like getting stronger within themselves, healing from whatever trauma or heartbreak or pain that they've dealt with in their life. We've got the 9 of Cups here, which is emotional fulfillment, so dreams coming true. This person wants to be emotionally fulfilled, like they want to be content within themselves, because again, like when I get this Knight of Wands energy, somebody who wants to have a lot of fun and doesn't want to really commit to anything or stick around for too long, and it's usually because they're not ready for it, because they could be younger as well, because this is a teenage sort of age group. But if they're an older person that's still behaving like that, then that's because there's fear of commitment, there's fear of something here. So they need to work on that within themselves, which is what the 9 of Cups is. It's like understanding ourselves and then filling ourselves up, so doing the things that make us feel good. And it could be just little things like committing to something and seeing it through, following through with it. And maybe one of it is actually just healing themselves, committing to healing themselves. Maybe to not engage in gossip, not engage in some sort of unhealthy habit that they may have had as well. It's understanding what makes me happy, what makes me feel good, that's actually good for me, that fuels my soul. Yeah, healing begins. Opportunity beckons and healing begins. This is their opportunity and they're doing it. This is like maybe the beginning of their journey. I think the beginning really started when you guys crossed paths. Helpless and hopeless. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Yeah, that's exactly the energy that they've been in here. It's some sort of feelings of like helplessness and hopelessness. And that can be negative self-talk. Talking ourselves out of things. Not believing that we have the potential, or that only good things happen to certain people, or that you have to have certain credentials or certain, you know, like an educational background or something like that in order for, you know, success to be achieved. We've got the throat chakra here. I mean, this is blockage in their throat. So not even being able, it's like, you know, the lump in your throat when you're a child and you can't express and you're being told, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. And you can't voice it. That's because you've been shut down so many times that it's no longer safe to speak anymore and to express how you feel, to express what you're thinking. And so your throat chakra becomes blocked, and that's that block that you get in the throat chakra. I had that a lot when I was a kid. It's a memory that I'll never forget. Is the feeling in my throat, like a blockage in my throat, growing up as a child. So it could be something like that, where they have been dismissed or rejected, neglected, that they no longer can speak their truth, you know, speak about how they really truly feel within. And this can be partly why people engage in gossip as well, because it's not about themselves, it's about other people. It can be having conversations that are very superficial, that are surface level. Win or lose, the Five of Swords, yeah. So this is them surrendering and walking away. And like walking towards love here, the Lovers. So conflict, arguments, drama, fighting. It's chaos with the Five of Swords. It's power struggles as well. This could be somebody who maybe could have been quite dominant or came across as quite, I want to say arrogant, but possibly ignorant as well. As a form of control with that Five of Swords. And it was to protect themselves, because really deep down there's this Eight of Swords energy, which is this fear. It's like anxiety and worry, and so it's projecting out as a form of like control. But this person is choosing, this is what's changing, because we've got number 5 and then we're going 5 to 6 as well. This person's choosing love. They're choosing to be more vulnerable, choosing to be more compassionate, choosing to soften and to look after themselves. They're rebuilding here. Got a Tower as well. So they're rebuilding themselves. Okay, last messages. Hierophant. So this is wisdom. And the heart chakra. Yeah, they're evolving. Their heart chakra is being activated. This person's definitely healing their heart here. Alright, that's really beautiful. And it landed on the King of Wands as well. The Hierophant did. So this person's definitely growing. They are growing, and they are releasing what they need to in order to heal their heart chakra, releasing some sort of pain here. And then we've got the new vitality behind that as well, so, which was what I saw for you with the Ace of Wands, but I did say it could be the both of you. So again, this is their new journey. This is their journey of self-discovery, journey of healing after dealing with obviously some challenging times. 5 of Wands, that conflict, drama, possibly with that somebody in particular. And I mean, Queen of Swords, again, it does seem like there was somebody who was sabotaging them. But for some, if this isn't somebody who just appeared, or this could be an ex here, because they did come through as the King of Swords as well. So it could be an ex of theirs, somebody who they had divorced from previously, and this could be part of that self-sabotaging behavior. They may have already gone through a bad breakup with somebody who could have lied to them, deceived them, cheated them in some way, which could be part of like them sabotaging a new beginning in love with the collective as well. Let's see what your advice is. What's the advice here? We have life journey. Yeah, exactly that. The Ace of Wands. This is the life journey. And look, past lives, bottom of the deck. Yeah, you guys definitely have a past life here. Where's that book? Oh, okay. Give me a minute to find it. Sorry, guys. I'll get out of the way, Hayden. Okay, I found it. And to save some time, I found the pages that I needed to. So, life journey. So, you have drawn this card today because you are at an important point in your life journey. Which I feel is, this is for you. So, you will benefit greatly by taking the time to consider where you have been, where you are now, and where you would like to go. If you are currently feeling frustrated or stuck in any area of your life, your angels and spirit guides would like to encourage you to look at this treading water period in a much more positive light. Often we place too much emphasis on activity and being busy all the time because it can give us the illusion of progress. Even the most experienced sailor must stop to consult his navigation charts and do his calculations on a regular basis. For without the discipline required for navigating our lives, we run the risk of becoming lost or even floundered upon the rocks. Stopping to take your bearings is an essential part of your life journey. Use this time to tie up any loose ends, do all those little things that you have been meaning to do, and get really clear within yourself about what you would like to create next. It may be that you simply need to rest for a while before going headlong into the next project. Acknowledging yourself for what you have already achieved will also be important at this time. It may be that there is still something else you need to learn, understand, accept, or even let go of before you can move forward meaningfully again. Or it may simply be that divine timing has not yet come into play and that patience is required. In your heart, you will know what factors are at play. Instead of feeling frustrated, try blessing the plateau that you are resting on and notice all the views it now affords. Review your life in the ways we have mentioned above and do the necessary consolidation and preparation. Then when you are truly ready, start the next leg of your journey with one small step. Remind yourself that even though the mind may be impatient, your soul knows you have already come a long way. Oh, so some of you guys, you might need to take a bit of a break. Not feel that you need to be busy, need to be doing something, because you are still going to be making progress even if you're having some downtime as well. And if you are feeling frustrated, yeah, it might be that divine timing is just not come into play just yet. Patience. And this is obviously in regards to this connection I do feel. Okay, let's see what past life says. So the soul is eternal, and most of us have lived here on earth many times before. The long evolution of the human race has been going on for well over 1 million years and has spanned many amazing locations and cultures. From the Maasai in Africa to the Laplanders of the northern Arctic Circle, experiences from our previous incarnations can still exert a powerful influence on how we deal with life today and can cause us to have strong preferences, expectations, and reoccurring themes in our current lifetime. A lifetime may be as brief as a few hours or as long as over 100 years. No matter the duration, it is still counted as a lifetime and is an important part of your journey. You have drawn this card today because one of your past lives is ready to resolve itself now. This card is showing you that you need to take the time to do a past life review and release for yourself, ideally within the next 24 hours. So there might be a need to do some cleansing, releasing of past life energy here. Doing a review here. So we've got instructions. Sitting comfortably, focus your attention on picturing a color wheel or other item that depicts the colors of the chakras. After you have contemplated them for a minute or so, close your eyes and feel yourself being drawn into one of those colors. Allow yourself to be drawn in deeply, your intention being to revisit one of your own past lives. You may feel like you are traveling through a tunnel of this color, or swimming or floating through it to a different place and time. Gently direct yourself to emerge in this other place. Allow the story to unfold. Let your imagination go. Let it bring the story to you. Do not try to see anything, just let it happen. The story may come to you fleetingly, as a feeling only, maybe some images that don't make sense at first. Stay with it, relax, and don't try to analyze or understand it yet. Stay with the experience until you feel you have been shown everything that you were meant to see. Then gently send that aspect of yourself up to the light, letting all the heaviness and unhappiness from that time be absorbed by the light, and all the beautiful positive energy from that life be returned to you in full. Then return to the color that helped to transport you there and travel back to the present time. Reunite with your physical self and surround yourself in a gentle protective cocoon of light, or any other color you like. Open your eyes and write down all you can remember about the experience, paying special attention to the things you feel you were meant to learn, reintegrate, or let go of from that lifetime. Once you have completed your past life review and released the inner obstacle connected to that past life, it will be cleared. All the connection to the skill or knowing that you have always had will be renewed. New doors will begin to open for you after you have reintegrated this aspect of your soul's journey from that past life. So you can choose to do that if you would like to. You can obviously stop the video and write down what you need to so that you can do it for yourself. Alright, beautifuls, I'm going to leave it at that. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. I hope this was helpful. Like, share, and subscribe, and you will see me in another message. Alright, bye.